Like Typhon is like a song that you just won't pass that if you haven't played it at least once.
I'm sure anybody that was ever part of Upbeat very fondly remembers Typhon, and I say fondly with quotation marks, that being a qualifier for that event. All right, so who we got coming up next here for, is this our what
This
match
is
number is this?
number 3.
Number 3, okay.
So we are 1-1 on the side. New England just got their win with Pack Rob. All right, so we have Cardia and Kinfante. So this card draw, we have Cosmic Hurricane Challenge, Empathetic Expert, and Shakunetsu Part 2 Expert. Cardia coming all the way from Albany.
Cardia used to formerly go by Pure Blue, so if you all remember seeing that name in the past in some tournaments, they are now going by Cardia. Same person. Apparently they say that they are a fan of New Century Challenge, which is interesting because I don't know too many people that are a fan of that chart. I like the song, but the chart is...
You beat me to it. I was going to say that same exact thing. It's like, oh, that's a choice. No judgment, of course. Everyone has their own taste. Like, I like Awadori unironically.
Yeah, I don't.
I know where I stand.
All right, and then we have Kinfante from Michigan, of course. They're saying that his first large tournament was Midsummer Melody just a couple months ago, so they are pretty new to the tournament scene, it seems like.
Number 2, here we go.
And they are also a fan of Trim, which...
That's a good song.
Neither of them will be playing.
Don't you shake your head, Rana. Trim is amazing.
All right, so we're jumping off here with Cosmic Hurricane Challenge. Of course, we can't warm up with anything of a 15 or less because we haven't all tournament. So this is their first song. And this is a very early chart, so that will wake them up, hopefully.
All right, Cardia ahead right now by about 4 EX. They're both sitting on a blue combo. Picked up their greats and are good pretty early on.
Cosmic Hurricane is one of those silent sleeper songs. It's always way harder than I think it is. So it's a pretty tricky 15.
All right, Cardia with about a 25-point lead right now. Kinfante doing a pretty good job of kind of like retouching back in on the timing. Ooh, especially right there. That drill was crisp.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Cardia picking up a miss and a great right there. But still has enough of a lead by about 9 points.
Oh, it is neck and neck right now.
Ooh, a miss right there. All right.
Let's see if they can hold on to the end here and keep that slight lead. Okay, we're going to have some gallop sections here. Pretty tricky to execute. Cardia still with a very slight lead. Okay, let's see if Cardia can hold on to that. And Cardia, oh, no, they lost at the very end. And I'm not sure if it's Kinfante. Is that maybe how you say his name? Kinfante's going to take the win on that song. That was really close up until the ending.
Yeah, as I kind of kept silent right there, I was just kind of noticing, like, so what kind of happened right there? And I think just Cardia's foot placement was just off on some of those patterns.
Yes. And again, that's not an easy 15 to start the day with.
All right. So
like something like Empathetic, I feel like would be a much better warm-up song, at least if I was in their shoes.
A very ideal warm-up song, if I would actually say so. But Ken putting one on the board for Michigan. So far, every single one has been a 2-0. So in terms of how the scoring works for this one, wins count as, 1/3 of a point. And, I'm being told otherwise. It's complicated, nonetheless. But having a 2-0 gives you more points towards an overall total of your score.
All right, so moving on here to Empathetic. Pretty straightforward 14. It's going to come down to MA between these two competitors. Something I just noticed, though, on Kinfante. I'm still not sure if it's Kinfante or Kinfante, but
I'm going to say Kinfante.
he is playing with the combo in front of his arrows, so that's interesting compared with Cardia, who they have their combo behind arrows, which most people tend to play that way.
All right, shout out to Rana getting the correct complex scoring mechanism in the chat. Much appreciated. All right, Ken right now with about a 20-point lead over Cardia. Both of them still sitting on a full combo right now.
Yeah.
But Cardia doing an amazing job. Actually, now down by 7.
Oh, yeah.
Brought that back a lot.
Caught up quite a bit there.
Love to see it.
Seeing a lot of white on the screen. All right, Kinfante with the lead. We'll see if they can hold on to that through the end. The Cardia is not far behind at all. Some very crisp stops during those 16s.
Both of them dialed in, looking great. Cardia only still down by 7. We're about the end of the song.
Okay, and Kinfante holding on to that very crisp scoring through the end of the song, and it's going to take the second song win. But one great on Cardia's side, so they almost PFC'd that song in a tournament.
Love to see it. Shout out to Cardia. They did the damn thing, especially on that second song. I love seeing the sway. Like, they were super consistent that every single time Ken just kind of like maybe like threw away some greats. You know, the PA was a little bit too excessive.
Sure.
Cardia was still locked in right there.
Yeah. But Cardia really shines on MA. That seems to be their MO. MA is their MO.
MO. Yeah, shout out to both players for putting on a really close show. Also, shout out to Dave and